Hello and welcome to a tutorial looking at our interview analysis and report. And this is going to support teachers and panelists being able to use AI in a way that can be supportive in making an interviewee's responses more authentic and good for practice, but also to be able to record their evidences and their projections of what their key points and how they match out to the selection criteria or the role description. So essentially what we're trying to achieve here is we upload our audio file, our recording, or even if you've recorded this yourself, to be able to get feedback on your responses to some questions that you would get in an interview. So this next section down, analysis options, you're able to just get a transcription of your response, but also you can choose to get an analysis. In the analysis, you must have this selected if you would like to exclude the first speaker. And this is when you can keep all, or this is also an option to be able to exclude the responses or the speech from the person who is asking the questions as well. So we're going to exclude the first speaker and we can put in our interview questions. The reason we're putting in the interview questions is we're trying to extract that part of the transcription and to be able to best analyze the response and be able to filter that and give you the verbatim responses to each question, but also help the AI analyze the response for each question. So first of all, we get a timestamp when we get the spoken about different types of questions that are in there. And this is a transcription of exactly what the response was. We get the summary of the quotes of the person for each question. So for example, in question 1, for what I put up for what my upload was, question 1, these are the key points that were projected and the quotes that came out for that, and you get a quality of the response as well with a bit of feedback as well on how they aligned to the role description that you've put in. The sentiment is around the projection from AI to be able to analyze the spoken text and put a label on the authenticity, if it was a positive response or if they had a negative, I hate to use this word, but vibe, to be able how they answered that question as well. Question number 2, same thing, key points, supporting quotes, and the quality of the response. And for your reference, you get your timestamp on when that occurred inside of the text. The feedback report is the best that you can use if you're using this tool to analyze your own responses. It will give you again your overall response, or overall strengths of your interview responses using the STAR method. And we're also going to give you feedback on your strength, what you're going to improve, and against the STAR framework, you're going to get some feedback on what you would improve as well. Question 2, same thing, your strengths, what you should improve, and against the STAR framework, what you should improve or a suggested improvement as well. Apologies in this tutorial, my personal speech has been quite poor. For each question, it follows the same framework, being able to give you a insight and framework to be able to improve your responses when you are being interviewed. So if you have a scenario, you have a role that you are going for and they have supplied you, or a colleague has supplied you with some practice questions, record yourself and upload the audio file and the role description that you're going for. And if you know what the role is, you're able to get better feedback from this analysis to be able to tailor your responses and how you would project into that role and get a better look at when you are applying. Hope you enjoy.